to First One German's 5-minute reviews. The Waters of Mars. The Waters of Mars is David Tennant's penultimate episode, and at the end there are some consequences to his actions in the episode. Russell T Davies brings something different and definitely excels at making characters stand out. And this one, he really writes, along with before, 10 to his limits, which I think is good because I wasn't a huge fan of the whole ending plot. If I'm honest, but it's been grown back on me now when I've been looking back. I just feel like it's one of the tougher episodes of that year, and I feel like with David, he brings a lot to his performance. I know I give him a hard time with some of the whinging and stuff and the dramatics, but it's actually done to good effect here. And if I'm going to be fairly honest, I actually do care for everyone. I mean, yes, it's one of those moments where, yes, it's flawed, but you actually care, and that's what makes the difference in this episode. I think Lindsay Duncan was great as, of course, Ally Brooke. Ally Brooke is definitely one of those characters that challenges the Doctor to his limits, and then what happens at the end, I'm not going to speak too much about it, but yeah, it's kind of tragic. It's very tragic, and it's done well. And you know, the more I'm thinking about it now, the more like it does have that emotional touch, and yeah, there were some unfortunate sad moments like Steffi Ehrlich and Roman becoming water zombies, and then of course the ending. But let's go to the water zombies. I actually think they're very effective. They're different. They're wild. It's something different that make them stand, and that's because they've got water going down them. They're like their eyes, their mouths. They're just like zombies, and yeah, it also gives me a bit of an Ood feel, and I love the Ood. There is an Ood in the episode, but I'll get to at the end. But yeah, I love the whole aspect, the whole thing about the water being the problem, the water being why people are turning to water zombies, and yeah, and there's kind of another tragic death in there with Ego, our baby man. The fact that he was able to hold it in and destroy himself before the rocket could leave is so heartbreaking. And you know, he saved them all, yes, at the cost of his life, but he saved them all, and I think it's just clever writing and acting, and it's just so heartbreaking. I love the fact that Maggie Kane was actually looking for him at the beginning, and then she ends up turning into the water zombie, and it is kind of unique, and I like the fact that it does that, because it's, as Ten says, water always wins, and the patience and stuff, and I think that still brings a lot to me, and helps develop the story. Yeah, I actually say I love Gemma Chan. I liked her as a Mia. I just felt she was an interesting character. She was just so cute. And then I liked Yuri Krenzi. He was a legend. He was played by Alexander Megig, and he was, I don't know why, I just find him a legend, and I love that. That's the thing, they're all kind of different, and of course, the Eric children, I feel bad for them, they deserve so much more. And of course, Adelaide's relatives, her daughter, her granddaughter who later becomes a hero. Yeah, it's just the character work is definitely at its best. The ending, I'm going to finish with, okay, the music, Murray Goldwick Zazzle, but everything just comes together, and when we look at Tin's face, it's like, oh no. And then Oozing about showing up and not saying a thing, it's more ominous, but I think it works the way it did, because if he talked, it wouldn't have worked. It's not going to work, especially when you've got this dramatic moment where the Doctor's in shock, and he knows he's gone too far. And Russell just writes it to perfection, and David just brings something unique, and I feel like I need to look at that and try and help me understand more to really love his era. But yeah, this is definitely one of those episodes that has so many heartbreaking moments, but also reality checks for the Doctor. Thank you for listening to the 5-minute review. Please like and subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest regular episodes and reviews. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Subscribe to Phasma Endurance and stay tuned for more podcasts. See ya!